will be decided by this MRO. For that, one C3 algorithm, this one, we have to identify which method executed in the hybrid framework will be decided by this MRO. To do this one, yesterday I'm given a simple example. One diagram, merge function of it is working based on this C3 algorithm. Yesterday I'm given this diagram. For this, MRO of A means A and object, MRO of B and object, C ki C and object, X ki first child, left parent, right parent, object, Y ki Y, B, C, O. P ki, if you want to identify, I'm given this example yesterday we completed. Same like that. Now I will give one more diagram. For that, you can identify the MRO algorithm. Take this one, take this diagram, identify MRO of A. Based on yesterday algorithm, you can find out MRO of A. MRO of D means simple. D and object, E key and object, F key, F and object. B, C also simple. You can identify MRO of A. MRO of A identify. What is the output? A, B. So now this is the diagram. Okay. For this, I need to ask about MRO of A. For this first one, A plus what is the function? Merge. Merge of MRO of B, comma, MRO of C, parent list B and C. So first A ki parent B and C parent list we can provided there. After that, we go with A plus merge of MRO of B. B ki MRO, what it is? B, D, E, O. MRO of C. C, D, F, O. Parent list B, C. Now, A plus how merge function is working means in the first list, what is the head element? B. B anywhere in the child element is there tail part? No. So remove that, add to the result and go with the merge. D, E, O, comma, C, D, F, O, comma, C. We can provide it there. After that, A plus B plus. So now next element is D, but this D element is available into the tail part. So don't consider this. Go to the next list. In the next list, what is the first element? C. C is not available in the any tail element. Go with C. Again, I can go with the merge of D, E, O, C, D, F, O, comma. C outside came A plus B plus C plus. Next, what it is? D. D is not available in the tail part. Remove that. Merge of E object. F object. Next one. A plus B plus C plus D plus. Next E. E is not available in any tail part. So E plus. What is the function? Merge of object plus F object. A plus B plus C plus D plus E. Next first element is O, but O is available in the tail part. Go to the next list. In the next list, what is the element? F. So go with F plus object. That is the result. A, B, C, D, E, F, and O will be executed there. Based on this diagram, create the classes. First D, E, F, class D, no parent. Class E, no parent. Class F, no parent. Class B, two parents are there, D, comma, E. Class C. C ki two parents are there, D comma F. Pass. A ki two parents are there, B comma C. You can ask. No. Go to the command prompt. D drive classes py test.py. Going to first which class? See this. First A, B, C, D, E, F object. Same we are getting here also. That is the C3 algorithm. How to implemented C3 algorithm. That is the algorithm. This is the program. So next concept is in the part 2 last one, super method. Already somewhere else we are using this method, super method. If you want to call the parent class constructor, parent class variables, methods, instance method, class method, static method, all are possible by using the super method. For example, here I have to take A simple one class P. Inside a static variable is there. I have to declare one constructor. I have to declare a instance variable. One instance method. It is a parent instance method. Parent instance method. Second method, class method. M2 inside CLS print parent class method at the rate static method M3 print so instance variable is there, static variable is there, M1, M2, all methods are available there. Class C with P. P is the parent, C is the child. Declare one constructor underscore underscore self. So tomorrow, whenever I'm creating object to the child class, it is executed child class constructor only. It does not executed this parent class constructor. I want to call the parent class constructor me, then the best method is what it is super method underscore underscore init underscore underscore. Then automatically it is calling the parent class constructor. B will be initialized. If you want to call a value, print super dot a super dot m1 super dot m2 super dot m3. Save this. Whenever object at automatic construct executed, all are executed there. And parent instance method, parent class method, parent static method, variables, everything is accessing. That is the use of the super. From the parent class, any variables, any methods, if you want to access, the best method is the super, is one of the built-in method which is used to call the parent class variables, constructors, instance method, class method, static method. Super is a inbuilt method to access instance variable in parent class. In the parent class, if you want to access directly, you can use self man instance variables. Super is a built-in method which is useful to call superclass constructor variables and methods from the child class from the child class. How to access instance variables of parent class in child class, give example. By using super, you can call super dot b, you can call simple Private class is not there. We have to declare variables as a private variable. So how to declare variable as a private, public, protected, possible? Classes, private classes are not there here. So that is the second one. Inheritances, all those things. Next one is here in this one we have to discuss about polymorphism. Sir, polymorphism means maximum everybody knows about that. Poly means many. means forms. So simple means many forms. So what is the best example for this? Polymorphism means any example for polymorphism? Yourself is the best example for polymorphism. We have two parent classes, then how to access particular class method in child class by using the super. By using super, that particular class name and variable you can access. By using whatever class you want, that class name and variables we can access. Sir, polymorphism best example is yourself is the best example for polymorphism because, sir, suppose in front of your parents, how you behave, your behavior is actually very innocent, silent, calm going in front of the parents. Within the classroom, your behavior is some more different. In the hostel, different. As after night 9, full different. So one person will be having different in front of the parents, in front of your friends, in the classroom. You have different behaviors are there. That is nothing but polymorphism. And one more thing, best example for polymorphism is our politicians. Politicians are the best example for this polymorphism. Before elections, what they are telling, after elections, what their behavior is. Best example for those things. And there is one more movie is also there, Vikram movie. He is acting as a three roles. Aparachitudu. One is Ramachari, and the second one Remo, third one Aparachitudu. One person will be acting as a three roles. That is nothing but our polymorphism concept. And one thing exhibited in many form. Best example, if you take plus, plus symbol I can use, addition purpose I can use. Same plus symbol I can use for the string also. Here plus is act as a arithmetic addition. Here plus is act as a concatenation. And the same operator, different purposes I am using. That is nothing but our polymorphism concept. One thing exhibited in the many forms, that is nothing but our polymorphism. In this polymorphism, majorly there are three topics are there. First topic is duck typing philosophy of Python. Duck typing philosophy of Python. Second concept is overloading. In this overloading, three types of concepts are there. Operator overloading. Second one, method overloading. Third one, constructor overloading. Third concept, overriding. Overriding. In these two concepts are there, method overriding constructor, overriding. First one, duck typing philosophy of Python. Sir, Python is a dynamically typed programming language. We never decided data types. Whatever value you want to provide, you can provide. The type will be decided by runtime. For example, I have to created one function. How to create function? Def F1. Inside F1, I'm passing one object. Inside F1, I'm passing argument as a one object. Object means, I have one class. For that class, I created object. I'm passing that object. That object will be talking. Now, my question is, what is the type of object? What is the type of object? We don't know because initially I'm not able to identify what is the type. At runtime, it will be decided by my Python virtual machine. The object may be human being, or the object may be dog, the object may be cat, or the object may be goat, anything. Runtime, the type will be decided. That's why Python is called as a dynamically typed programming language. The people who introduced Python, they are telling is, but this is we're not able to see. It is internal process. Internally, it is initializing the object. Sir, for example, in case of Java, there is one class, student class is there. Class student or class employee is there. Something code is available there. How to declare object to the Java means first type you have to decide student s equal to new student. What is the type of s? I know. What is the type of s? Student type. First data type will be decided. Next variable, next object. But in Python, we are not declaring this data type. What is this s? We don't know. Maybe here I can provide that employee. What is the type of S? Employee. Suppose my what is the type of S? Cat. Runtime it is decided. These people are telling how runtime the type will be decided means they are telling a simple logic internal process. Do you know the duck? Do you know the duck? Duck తెలీదా? What it is? ఇది duck. Yes or no? Do you know how duck is walking? Duck walking. Cat walk. చూడండి how duck is walking. లేదు నడవట్లేదు. ఇది నడుస్తుందా? ఏంది ఏ డక్కు నడవట్లా? ఓహో, సారీ. ఇంకోండి మనిషి నడుస్తున్నటువంటి డక్ లాగా. Duck walking different style is there, but so many people don't know what about those one. Everybody knows about only cat walking only. ఇది మంచి మీద నడుస్తుంది, జారిపోద్ది. అది మంచేనా కదా? సో డక్ వాకింగ్ స్టైల్ ఇస్ వెరీ డిఫరెంట్. యూ కెన్ అబ్జర్వ్ హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ వాకింగ్ డక్. అది మంచి మీద ఉంది కాబట్టి జారిపోతుంది అది. జనరల్ గా అయితే later on you can check it how duck is walking the style. The people are telling how the values are initialized runtime means same. How the duck is walking, duck is talking, no, talking duck. So the same style how it is processing in the runtime, Python objects will be initialized like that. They're telling that is called as duck typing philosophy of Python. But if you want to show means, sir, once I created object, I'm calling methods everything. Only output we can see. How internal process not possible to see. But these people are telling how duck is walking, duck is talking same style. Internally, the objects can be initialized, runtime decided. They are telling such a type of philosophy is called as a duck typing philosophy of Python. For example, here I have to take the class. First class duck. I can provide a talk method. Now, just now I'm asking now, duck is talking? No. Yes, sir. How it is talking duck? Duck is talking like this. Second one more class, dog. How dog is talking? Dog is talking dog. Sir, generally present if you don't know, because you are all not married person, that's why you don't know about this effect. Maximum sir knows about that. In future, after 4 or 5 years, every day you are getting this sound. Whenever office complete, you can go to the home, started. Definitely. Present, when it is natural, man, everyone definitely. Once you go to the home, started. Okay. Then you will get this clarity. What is this meaning of this word? Now, one more is there. Cat. Wait. After 5 years, definitely it is also useful for you. Okay. Present, you are in the this position. After 4 or 5 years, after marriage, అది పరిస్థితి. Okay. Present, these people are in their home. This is the style present. Once getting marriage, then they will become. Next class, goat. Sunday. How goat is talking? So do you know there is one movie is also there? Rajendra Prasad movie. Maybe you don't know that one. Very, childhood that movie came. He is selling one goat. He is telling, Are, this goat is talking goat. This price is 20,000, 20,000 like that. Oh, okay. Can you please talk the goat? Means he is asking, Amma goat, what is the month after April? Then quartered immediately it is telling next. Sir, he is asking one more time, last time. Sir, this is the last time. And next time I never talk. This one means again he is asking what is the month of before June. Again it is telling same. So, sir, here four classes are there. There. One is duck, dog, cat, goat. Now my question is, def F1, I'm passing one object obj dot talk. Now, what is the type of object? Four classes are there. Which object I'm passing, I don't know. That is, I'm telling just now. If I'm asking what is the type of object means, initially we don't know. Runtime, it will be decided. Maybe it is cat, maybe goat, maybe duck, maybe dog. How it is telling runtime? Those people are telling that philosophy is called as duck typing philosophy of the Python. It is following internally. For example, you know how to create list of objects. List equal to duck object, dog object, C capital kada, cat object, goat object. Four objects are available into the list. For each object in where L. F1 you can pass that object. Ante, see this one logic. For object in L, first time which object came? Duck. This object I am passing into where? F1. Ante first duck object method executed. Dog, cat, and goat. This one see first duck, after the dog, next cat, after that goat. So initially we are not able to decide this type of OBJ. Runtime will be decided. First runtime it is coming duck object, dog object, cat object, and goat object. Internal how it is going means they are telling how duck is walking. Duck is talking internally. It is taking this process. That's why they are telling Python is follows duck typing philosophy of Python at the time of initializing the objects. So making duck typing philosophy of Python. In Python, we can't specify the type explicitly. In Python, we cannot specify the type explicitly. Based on provided value, at runtime, the type will be considered automatically. Based on provided value, at runtime, the type will be considered automatically. Hence, Python is considered as a dynamically typed programming language. Dynamically typed programming language. Def F1, internal one object I'm passing, obj.talk. What is the type of obj? Is the type of obj. The type of obj we can't decide it at the beginning. We can't decide at the beginning. At runtime, we can pass any type. Then how we can decide the type? At runtime, we can pass any type. Then how we can decide the type? At runtime, if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, it must be a duck. Python follows this principle. This is called as duck typing philosophy of Python. That type. Sir, in this program, once I executed, I'm getting the output. Okay, fine. But in this approach, a small problem is remove this, remove this. Only two classes are there, duck and dog classes are F1 object I'm passing. I created object to the duck object. Yes, created there. F1 of D. Then it will be executed there. Here instead of talk method, I have a bark method is there. I'm created object to the dog class. Now I want to provide F1 of D. Then what will happen? We are getting error, attribute error, we will get it because dog has no attribute. Which method? Talk method. Because I'm calling talk method, but dog contains which method? Bark method. And how to resolve this problem? So that's the reason don't call directly talk method. So first of all, this class contains which method? Talk method, bark method, or any method. Which method is available there? What is the error we are getting? Attribute error. That's why there is one function is there, built-in function that is has ATTR, one function. What is the meaning? Has a attribute. And which attribute is there in your class? Call that attribute. So first you have to check which attribute is available. Talk, bark, which method is there. Then you have to call that one. For example, here I have to take one more class. Here I am taking class human. Def human is talking. How the human is talking? Hello. Hi. We need to talk. So here talk method, bark method, talk method is there. I am calling the object h equal to human object. In F1, I can pass which one? H I am passing. Done. But the problem is there still because here talk is okay, here okay. The doc contains another method. Now, here don't call directly. You have to ask if has ATTR has attribute of obj, comma, which method? Talk method. If object is content talk method, call the talk method. No, a leaf has ATTR. My object contains which method? Bark method. Then call that method obj dot which method? Bark method I am calling. Then first initially it is checking first duck object. This object contains which method? Talk method executed. Second object dog, but does not contain talk method. Dog contains which method? Bark method. That's why this one it is calling now. Check it. Duck method, dog method, human method all are executed. So here the main function is what is the function? Has ATTR is the function. The problem in this approach is if object does not contain talk method, then we will get attribute error. We can solve this problem by using has attr function. Has attr object attribute name. The attribute name can be method name or variable name. So that is the first one, duck typing philosophy. Tomorrow I will tell that overloading and overriding. Hmm. Previously, half diamond shape we explained right half diamond అనుకుంటా. Now 1 2 1 1 2. So right side అంటే left half diamond shape we can require so how to print this one. First row లో how many spaces are there? 1 2 3 4. Second row లో 1 2. నెక్స్ట్ 0. ఇక్కడ సేమ్ 2 spaces 4 spaces. ఇక్కడ ఒక ఈక్వేషన్ జనరేట్ చేయాలి. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఈక్వేషన్ దేర్? హౌ మెనీ స్పేసెస్? స్టార్స్ మీన్ సింపుల్. n value 3 you can consider. Here I is pointing to 0. But I can go with stars I plus 1. 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars. The only problem is spaces. How many spaces are there? 4. If I equal to 1 అయితే spaces 2. If I equal to 2, spaces 0. So n value 3, I value 0, 4. N value 3, I value 1, 2. N value 0, I value 2. 0 spaces required. You have to generate some equation. How to generate that equation? Three zero four. 312, 320. వస్తుంది. హ్యావ్ టు జనరేట్ ఈక్వేషన్. 2 spaces. That is also fine. N minus I minus 1 అంటే n వాల్యూ 3, 0, 2. 2 into 2, 4 spaces. 1 into 2, 2 spaces. That is also workout. But here we have to generate some equation that is also there. For example, he is telling here 4 spaces. Here 2 spaces are there. At a time you want to take two spaces. For example, input, enter n value, take n, convert into integers, or take the 3. Assume that. General logic is for I in range of, if I take single space, for example, n minus I minus 1. Okay, what is the value of n? First time 3, I value 0, 3 minus 0, 3 minus 1, next 2. Only 2 spaces are coming, but first row, 4 spaces I can require. First print this, how it is coming, check this. Star with the spaces. How many number of times I place? 1 times I can print it there. Range of n, print the spaces, n minus I minus 1, stars I plus 1 times. Now it is coming pyramid style, it is coming up. But I can ask move kada. He is telling give one more space, 2 spaces I provided, then you can check it. Came or not came? Came. Same bottom part. Bottom low, reverse order 2, 4, 6, 8, like that we need to take. So here also you have to provided same logic. But this time I want to go with n minus 1. Spaces I can go with I plus 1, stars n minus I minus 1. Okay. Right half time and shape. So real, I want to go with 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Here, instead of star, I can go with str of I plus 1 with some space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bottom I want to go with 4, 3, 2, 1. So here str of n minus I minus 1 with space. Repeated n minus I minus 1 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For this A, B, C, here you can go with CHR of 65 plus I you can provide A, B, C, D. Same here also. CHR of 63 plus N minus I. 63. A, B, C, D, E, D, C, B. Take the break, 11 class. We'll continue the Django class.